Hey, sisters. In this season of us black women as a collective working together like never before and drinking our water and minding our black business and really growing, I wanted to share with you an area where relationally where we need to grow. And I hope my story will be a help to you. Many years ago, before I married my Larry, I was married before. I eloped. I married this dude. I did not even love him. I wasn't even physically or sexually attracted to him. I think I was just at an age and time where I was just like, I'm just tired of being single. So I just married this dude and eloped. I do not fault him for being an asshole because people told me not to marry him, but I just didn't listen. But sometimes experience is the best teacher. However, I have learned over time that experience can sometimes be a detriment to you and eventually could kill you. So it is important to listen to wise counsel. And that's why, hey, voila, c'est bon, I'm here. And hopefully this will help you. So, point number one is if you're with someone and you just don't love them, but you just you know what, I'm just tired of being single. You have the philosophy, if you can't be the one with the one you love the one you with. I'm here to encourage you, don't do that. Don't marry this person if you do not love them. If they do not make you better, if they don't challenge you, if they do not encourage you, if they're not your biggest cheerleader, you don't need to marry them. You can't change him. If he's already being verbally abusive to you, because those were the signs that I saw when I was dating my first husband. He was extremely jealous, extremely overprotective to an extreme, and very just emotionally unstable. And I saw those signs. But sometimes when you don't love yourself enough, you make these choices. And so I married him. I did not stay married long to him. Thank God I had the wisdom and foresight to get the hell up out of there. But I had to escape from my life. He was never physically abusive to me. However, he was definitely verbally and emotionally abusive. He would do things like jimmy rig the mailbox so that he would know if I went to the mail, or he would hide at the time. This is how long ago this was, when we used to actually get like actual phone bills from like AT&T and Verizon. He would hide the phone bills so that I wouldn't see the phone numbers. Because back then, for y'all youngins, back then, not only would the amount of the bill be on the paper, but it also show all the numbers that he had called. And this is how I found out he was talking to other women as well. Besides the fact that I found a pair of size 5 panties. Now, honey, I'm thick and sexy. I have never been a size 5 panty girl, okay? But when I questioned him about it, he said they belonged to his daughters. Anywho, yeah, I'm Sam Sausage Head, and I'm the fool, right? So, anywho, I started collecting evidence that this dude was cheating. So I was like, you know what? Besides the fact that I don't love him, I really am suspicious of him. And also, the Holy Spirit will give you discernment when you can feel when something's off. Like, I'm big on energy. I can just feel when somebody doesn't like me, hates me, jealous of me. I don't care if you're a friend, family member, enemy. I can sense it. I can feel it. And I could sense that he was never happy for me. At the time, whenever I would start elevating, like one of my books got published, he didn't even congratulate me. He acted like he was jealous. He would be angry. When people were talking to me about my experiences in past jobs that I've had, uh, jobs that other people be like, wow, that's impressive. He just didn't want to talk about it. He didn't give a shit. And so he would do, oh, and another thing he would do, he would hide and park his car like in the woods and then just wait and lurk and see what I was going to do throughout the day. Or he would turn off his lights because we lived out in the country in Virginia. And he had a big property. So he would turn off the lights on his vehicle and just creep up. And next thing I know, I'll turn around. He's standing in the room. It scared the hell out of me. Thank God I never had no children by him. Thank God. Um, yeah, because that would be always an eternal connection. So, anywho, I finally was like, I got to get up out of here. So, the straw that broke the camel's back is one night we got into a very large argument. And he was threatening me and just acting crazy. And if anybody knows me, particularly knows the Angela that I used to be, I had a very bad temper. Like, I would pop off. I would pop the fuck off. And so him hitting me was never a concern or worry of mine because I was like, okay, a bitch can hold her own. But For me, words hurt worse when it comes from someone that I think should respect me. If you're just some Joe Schmo here on the internet and you say what you say, I don't give two rats asses. That's why I don't pay attention to some of y'all's comments, because I don't know you. But I escaped from my life. I left with nothing. I packed two things, my makeup bag and my Bible. And one day, after my book is finished, I will share the entire story of escaping, because it's quite interesting. It is. But anywho, so my advice to you, because I'm about to wrap this blicky up. Don't stay in anything that's hurting you. I don't care how many years you put in. Some of you stay because of the money, because you are living a lifestyle and you're afraid to have to struggle. I'm here to tell you, first of all, if you're a black woman, you know what struggle is, so you have never been afraid or shied away from struggle. And two is, you rather be broke, busted, and living in a cardboard box than being in a casket when you don't have to be. So I want to encourage sisters today, if you're in a relationship that's not right, first, stop running your mouth. Stop telling that man you're going to leave him, you hate him, blah, blah, blah. Don't do that, because you could risk getting killed, or your children. Number two, find a way of escape. Start talking to an attorney, talk to your accountant, and if you have one trusted girlfriend, talk to her, someone you can trust, so she won't be running back telling your man what you're plotting to do. And then lastly, once you leave, don't you look back. Don't do like Lot's wife and look back and turn to a pillar of salt. There is always better ahead. I promise you it is. Well, this has been too long anyway, so listen, y'all be blessed. Talk to you soon. And we're just going to continue to do what? Drink our water, ladies, and mind our black business and keep growing. Bye.